Alright, so last night Kendrick Lamar performed the Super Bowl halftime show, and everybody in the hip hop world was waiting to see if he was going to perform Not Like Us. Now, most people were saying, like, yeah, he definitely gonna perform it, but a lot of people were saying, yeah, he gonna perform that shit, but it's gonna be heavily edited. You know, how is he gonna avoid, certain lyrics and everything like that? And me and my cousin was talking about this a couple days ago, and he was saying that, he thought Kendrick was gonna do the song as is, and I thought, and I was seeing people on the internet talking about how it was gonna be edited, it was gonna be, he wasn't gonna say certain things, whatever. So last night I watched it, and I gotta say, I think Kendrick put the nail in the coffin for Drake. I mean, damn. Kendrick, look, and I said it before, like, Kendrick dope as hell. Like, he's a lyricist, he cold-blooded, but I ain't like the biggest Kendrick fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bang some of his shit, but I'm not like, oh my God, Kendrick, But, I mean, I gotta give it to him. Last night, he basically said, I don't give a shit what Drake talking about. Like, you can tell Kendrick Lamar does not like Drake on any level, because he made it a point to let everybody know, I don't give a shit about what Drake talking about. I don't care about no lawsuits. I don't care about what you think. I ain't scared of any repercussions. I'm going to do my shit the way I want to. And he did. All right, so I'm about to text my cousin right now. And you know what I'm going to tell him? This is what I'm going to tell him. Drake, in my opinion, got two choices. All right, only two after last night's Super Bowl performance. Drake, listen. All right, either you can retire. All right, get in the movies, get back into acting and shit. You know what I mean? Get behind the camera, even get behind the music production. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of hang it up from doing albums and shit. Right? Retire, or the second option, you got to get back at Kendrick. You got to. And me and my cousin was talking a few months ago. We was talking about like what Drake should do. Is Drake done? Should he drop a new album? Should he lay low for a year? Should he retaliate verbally? Should he keep rapping but don't bring up Kendrick? Whatever. Bottom line is, at this point, nah. After last night, you can, because my cousin we was talking. He was like, nah, I think Drake should just drop some fire shit. It gotta be fire. But don't go at Kendrick no more. Let that shit go. Now, after last night, man, you can't ignore that shit. I'm sorry. Drake, and you ain't got nothing to lose at this point. Drake, you need to start dropping diss tracks. Bare minimum, start dropping subliminals. Some shit. You got to. You got to, man. Like, I mean, Kendrick. I mean, even with the part, the best part to me of Kendrick's performance was when, like, was it like halfway through, he was like, he started to play Not Like Us, and he goes, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, let me think about it, because people be trying to sue. And then he went to another song, and then when he said that, I already knew, oh shit, he bringing Not Like Us at the end. It's coming. And boy, oh boy, he brung that shit. He brung that shit. I mean, he did not censor, like, pretty much anything. I mean, he said, hey, Drake. That's what I was waiting for. Was he going to say Drake's name? That's the one thing I thought he was going to avoid saying his name. I thought they was actually going to cut the song before it got to the whole A minor. But the part where I'm saying, Drake, you got two damn options. You can retire, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, get behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? Get behind, produce other artists. Or you got to get at Kendrick. Right? You know why? Because that whole damn crowd, everybody. I seen people, the players were sticking their head out the locker room. Right? People was sticking their head out of their cars on the street just to say, A minor. See? Right there. Right there, Drake. That right there, you got to get back in the lab and just let it go. You know, like when you You know, like if you watch UFC fights, right? And a fighter is down, right? In the fight. They down 4 rounds to 0, right? You listen to the broadcast, you know what they say? You know what they tell the person that's losing? They say, man, you just got to go for it. You just got to let loose. Just give it all you got. You ain't got shit to lose at this point. Drake, get in the lab, man. Drop some tracks. Who gives a shit? Bring that shit, or you got to retire. Straight up.
If you don't know who I am, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. F.U.I.M.E, you probably thinking, what is that? It's the movement, it's the motto, it's the answer to these critics when they hating.